The listener question is, what is an information diet? Hi, I'm your host of the PTSD Academy Podcast, Dr. Dan, and thank you for the question, Charlie. If you are trying to limit how much information comes at you because you're emotionally overwhelmed, you should look to Tim Ferriss's book, The 4-Hour Work Week, because he writes in his book how he doesn't listen to the news at all. And when significant events happen, he just picks up in his friends and social circles enough to then go deep dive and research to learn what he needs to. But states that he doesn't have to spend his energy up front, investing in what's the thing to worry about today. The executive producers of network shows are choosing for us out there. All right, so this is a definition of the information diet. It is make a plan to limit incoming information, like negative news, for example. Set boundaries with the energy leeches of your life. Energy leeches are things that just suck your energy. Sometimes you know someone that's super talkative, you can't get off the phone, or even with short exposure to certain people, they just wear you out and you feel tired. You know exactly what I'm talking about, and you might be an empath, and you check out the PTSD Academy Podcast. But take a look at this. Not just people, but the news, music, negative lyrics in music. When you're going through a hard time, you need to limit that and set boundaries. Entertainment. Lots of entertainment makes jokes and humor around traumatic events, but those events that actually happen to you, as you know, they're not funny. As part of the spirit of the 100-day challenge I'm doing right now, I am being a little more transparent, so I want to show you my current information diet I put in place as part of my personal 100-day challenge. Watch the news just once a day with breakfast. That's what I do. I listen to positive music all day. If I'm going to listen to anything at all, it needs to be upbeat. I don't listen to sad songs at all, really. The only time I listen to adrenaline music that might have negative lyrics, some of which that predicted the pandemic back in the 90s, I listen to heavy metal and try to play it on the drums and keep up with them. I'll listen to that kind of thing when I'm working out or when I'm running, particularly when I'm trying to push myself cardio. It helps. So I use it as a tool. I discriminate entertainment heavily. I walk out of a lot of shows and don't stop a lot. I stop a lot of movies. So avoid stories of trauma at the onset of dinner. That's what I like to say. At the onset of dinner, stop traumatic stories. Don't, for the rest of the night, have a smooth glide path into the evening so that your adrenaline level is not high. And you take a nice, dim lights, use lamps if you have them. Do what you can to calm down in the evenings and stretch, learn how to massage your significant other, your kid's feet or something like that. That's the answer. PTSDacademy.com. Here to help you create real life change.